Hello, this is an unedited video guide on getting relics on Lufenia difficulty to get you started and maybe gear up before facing some of the missions on Lufenia difficulty. So first is we're going to make sure you've identified one unidentified item inside of the Rift Labyrinth. So sealed gear, forbidden gear, identifying at least one of those so that way the world drop will now include those types of gear, except they're already identified on the world drop. Two, you could do you could pick almost any mission you want, but we're gonna do the tried and true Hollow Massif as your memories, the Stymied, and we're gonna do this with a Berserker in this video, even though it is possible, very possible, to do this with a mage, a black mage, or a sage with a little bit of gear. But we're gonna do this pretty much with a almost naked level 30 Berserker. And just to drive the point home on how long it's gonna take, we're gonna do it just like this and have the video long. Like, man, I am not watching this 10-minute video. Um, and you will hear me. I'm sorry. Let's keep going. So next, Trials of the Dragon King. I am making sure that mission level plus 180 is on, all the way up to 5. I am avoiding things like enemy gradually recovering HP, and I'm avoiding things like enemy stats because I don't want this fight to take way too long. But I can turn up almost any of the other things if I want to. And we'll say that I will the ones that basically involve me getting hit, I'm gonna turn those on because if I do get hit, I'm dead anyway. Um, but one way we're going to survive is we're gonna use ninja, and it doesn't matter if you have a level 1 ninja, that's fine, because we're gonna use the Utsemi to avoid getting hit. So, Hollowed Massif, as your memories, the Stymied. If you don't have this mission, you might need to go to the Cavern of Earth and do the Memories of Earth and find the side mission, the Talking Orb, down towards the bottom. There's like 3 consecutive moving walls, and then there's a breakable wall on your left after you drop down. It's the cubes just before last. But I'm going to go for Azure Memories to Stymied. I'm using Berserker, Raider. I did turn on some trials, and you do not have to turn the other trials on as long as the mission level plus is on. Hey, that actually loaded up decently. So, when I mentioned Utsemi on Ninja, what I mean is the ability on the right, the one with the little after images, even though there's technically a move called after image. So I'm going to use this move, and at the bottom left corner I can now dodge or avoid damage 3 times. And at this point I am going to run through this map, and I I drew a little map. So right now where it says cubes, that's us. That's friggin' us. And those 4 dots around the little stuff, the pillars there, those are the enemies, the 2 fire elementals and the goblins. And ultimately, I am going to make a U shape in order to. Also, this map is not to scale, so just to kind of heads up, I tried. Um, I'm more or less going to make a U shape, get the key, and then head all the way down to the bottom little boot and pick a fight with the Malboro. So, I am going to start running. I probably should have. Ooh, it is dark in here. Making that little U shape a little bit harder to imagine once everything's happening, but we're about to reach the top of the U. Oh my gosh, scary. Get the key. And that would have killed us if we did not have Utsemi, but we did. And we're going to keep running. Hopefully there's not a red rectangle on the screen like it is on mine that's really getting in my way. I'm going to open this door. Great! And then I'm going to use Berserk. adrenaline, same difference, and start attacking. And I picked the greatsword so that I don't have to dodge or anything else. Otherwise, if you're using the axe, you might occasionally have to just dodge a little bit so that you can start your attack up again. And this is going to take a while. Like, this is going to take a while. You can either fast forward at this point or stop watching. It's okay. I won't get offended, and I will need to make sure that I don't say anything stupid over the next, I don't know, 5 minutes. But it's already too late, Ben. Oh no. Ben, what are you doing? Stick to the script. There is no script. Anywho, this is how the fight goes. Man, why are you so quiet? Well, I'm just thinking about... Nope, never mind. Stop. Don't say anything out loud. Okay. Maybe we can talk about what are relics. And I'll put a little timestamp here. Relics have a primary blessing, a special effect. And you can have one at a time at this point. And we'll leave it at that for now. But then you'll also see these the relics have these percentages, these summon percentages. And those percentages, they affect your stats. So, for example, a red relic, like Odin, really increases your strength. So jobs that have a lot of strength, they're going to get more strength with Odin. A yellow relic like Alexander has a lot of stamina, so your tanky jobs are going to get even tankier. The blue, like Ramu, hey, that rhymes, who knew? That gives you intellect. And so Sage, Black Mage, those types of jobs will get more intellect. And your green jobs, like Fenrir, the wolf icon, is going to get agility and also strength, but we'll say agility. So just kind of that heads up, those percentages, they're going to bring out the summon stats, and they're also going to bring out your jobs stats even more. Oh my gosh, this enemy's almost dead. I cannot believe this. And see, this is where we get relics. And we got about 4 relics here. So that's great. 5. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. By the crystals. Let's go check what that gear is about. So I picked up an axe. Right? That axe. See how it says bottom center Sylph 668%? That is trying to bring out all these latent stats. In this case, just a crap load of strength and agility and stamina. More agility than I should probably even have on a Berserker. But nonetheless, you might be wondering how, like, this next axe, it's not that much different. Losing all those stats, that's because your blessings, count your blessings. Where, let's see, like this, I found some pajamas. Pajama Jack. So Carbuncle, for example, is a job, or really brings out my luck and agility. But in this case, Berserker doesn't have very much agility, but they have a decent amount of luck. So that kind of thing, I start equipping them. A Ramu brings out my intellect, and Berserker is not very smart, so they're not getting very much intellect. See, they're getting 13. So, just as an example, I'm going to switch to some other job that can use an axe. What was that, my boots? And now instead of getting 13 intellect, I am getting 40 because Cyclic Warrior gets more intellect naturally. So um, just kind of go through those, that could be a whole separate video. Just for the most part, your stats will be influenced by these relics, um, and they are leaps and bounds stronger than the artifacts. For the most part, and then there should be a link in the video to if you're looking for the materials to actually level up your gear. Uh, the Wanderer will be how you do that quickly on Lufenia difficulty. Um, so yeah, there'll be a link for that video. I apologize it took so long. Have a great day.